Magnum will return after these messages and station identification.
What up, y'all? It's Chris Weathers, aka ShortyC94, back at you again with more sneaker-related content. And we're going right into the weekly rotation. This is the first one for 2021. I know last year, a little bit after Thanksgiving, I went away from doing a full week and I was doing midweek and end of the week. I'm just going back to full weeks.
All right.
So, we're going to see how that works going into 2021. So on Sunday, I wore the Air Griffey 2. This is Ken Griffey Jr.'s second signature shoe with Nike. These originally came out in 1997. This is a retro from 2011 when Griffeys were just crazy. Griffeys meant more to the hood than Jordans. Crazy as it sounds, it was like that. This particular colorway is OG. But, it wasn't as popular as the black and green one, OG or when it retroed. And, it really didn't get the love. It's deep in the sneaker vortex, but I had to get it when it came out. And I really don't show enough love to trainers in my weekly rotation. So I'm trying to change that this year and wear more trainers instead of just doing runners and basketball shoes. So looking at the shoe, bottom is still pretty clear for these to be 10 years old. Pretty clean. You got your Swingman logo on the back. You've got Nike branding on the pull tab. These are too far gone to have anything on the insole there. But again, these are in really good shape. I can't really say I've worn these a whole lot, but for them to be 10 years old, they're in really good shape. So that was Sunday. Monday, I wore the Air Jordan 13 Low Chutney. This is an OG colorway. Originally came out in August of 1998, August 4th, if I'm not mistaken. And they retroed in summer of 2017. These don't have a lot of wear. Still got the Jumpman on the insole. Bottom is still really clean. Just a great shoe. I still have my original pair of these, but there's some sole separation, on the toe. So, it's good to have a pair of these I can wear. These have always turned heads anytime I've worn them. I did wear them this time with FUBU fleece. I wore these with a FUBU fleece just to try to get that 98 feel. And when I posted them on Facebook and the Facebook groups I'm in, I just basically said, which is true, if you weren't around in 98, you're not going to get it because, a lot of the youngsters and the younger people just look at FUBU as a Walmart brand, which, it did become, but they weren't around back in the day to really remember how popular FUBU was from, at least in Cleveland, it was popular from about 96, 97 going into like 02. The Platinum FUBU made it last a little longer. But anyway, I just sometimes with outfits, I try to capture the time period that, the shoe was in. So this was Monday. Tuesday, I wore the Air Max 89. This is an OG colorway. It's known to most of y'all as the Air Max Light. They don't really come out with these in America that much. These are mainly an overseas thing. And for a while, JD Sports, which now owns Finish Line, I kind of got these on the humble. I was still living in Cleveland. Grabbed these from City Blue. These are supposed to be made better than the Air Max 1 because they have a BRS outsole. The type of mesh on the toes is supposed to be better. The mud guard is supposed to be a little more rigid. So, and it's just classic, something else that you're not really going to see anybody wear or even really know about. So these were a must have when I saw them in that store. And, I've had these for 6-7 years. So I love these. Okay, for Wednesday, I wore the Reebok Question Mid. Obviously, it's Allen Iverson's shoe from 1996, his rookie season. This is a collab with Sneakers and Stuff, which is an overseas retailer. It's got S&S branding on the tongue, as well as S&S and Reebok branding on the insole. The other insole has a little more color to it. But these came out in 2013. Love this colorway. I'm a Lakers fan, but I'm so stuck in my ways and so stubborn that since Allen Iverson never played for the Lakers, I can't wear this with a Lakers top. I'm just that way. But, it's got your basic Reebok Question bottom, the Hexalite. You've got the Question logo on the back. Instead of the 3, you've got the S&S. You got your regular Reebok branding on the side. And like I said earlier, you've got the S&S logo on the tongue. I guess part of me wore these too because I got tired of seeing the yellow toes. Since I'm a Lakers fan, and I have been one for a very, very long time, a lot of people just assume that I'll wear anything that's Laker colored, but these aren't actually Lakers themed. These are the crocus, so it's actually supposed to look like the inside of a flower, a crocus flower. So, but, naturally, since it's purple and gold, everybody are just going to think, oh, it's a Lakers colorway. So, but yeah, love these. I just hate that I don't have the hang tag anymore. For Thursday, finally undead stocked the Nike Dunk Low Ugly Duckling pack. This is the veneer. These originally came out only in Japan. They were Co.jp release in 2001. I can still, like I put when I wore them in my caption, I can still see these on Nike Street, Nike Park, and of course Nike Talk, wishing that they came out stateside, but they didn't. They only came out over there. So I got fortunate that when these came out, I want to say in November. I think they came out in November. May have been October. I can't really remember. But I won these in the middle of a doctor's visit. So I had to kind of play it off, that I was still listening, but I was really trying to win these. Because out of the pack, I didn't really care about the plums. I didn't really care about the ceramics. I just wanted these. Still really clean. Still got your Nike, branding on the insole and the tongue, on the back. There were a few glue stains, which we see right here by my finger. But again, a great shoe. And if you have the means and you love dunks like I do, way before the hype, get these. Okay, on Friday, which is yesterday, I wore these. These are the Air Terra Albus. These originally came out in 1997. They're basically like a low-top Air Terra Certig, which is the high-top version. I've had these, I really want to say I bought these in 2006 because when I got them on sale they were on sale for like $50. I think they were only $100 to begin with, and they're just one of those shoes that I wanted and I wasn't able to get back when they came out. And I was working when these came out. I wasn't able to get these for whatever reason. Maybe I couldn't find them. But once they retroed, I had to get them, and I waited until they went on sale because I knew nobody would mess with them. For these to be 15, 16 years old, that bottom, you still got the Terra logo on the inside there. I don't know what else this is on the insole, but these are definitely one of my favorite Air Terra shoes. And it's a shoe that I don't understand why they haven't really retroed this or the ShortyC more than they have. So love these. They're so clean that when people ask me about how I got them or where I got them, people always give me the side eye, like, you've really had those since 2005 or 6. And it's true. I've really had these that long. So love these. Like I said about the Griffies, I'm really going to try to wear more of my trainers this year and just try to put out more of the variety I have instead of just wearing Jordans and Dunks and LeBrons. I feel like that's all I really do. So wearing more trainers and also wearing more non-Nike shoes, because Nike dominates my collection, as I'm sure it does most of you guys' collections. But, got to show more love to the trainers. And lastly, the shoe I wore today with this wonderful Tinker hoodie that I'm wearing from public school. The Air Jordan 5 Black Metallic 1990 NBA All-Star Game in Miami, 1990 playoffs. Who did the Bulls play in 1990? They played the Bucks. It's when he wore these with the white laces. They played the 76ers, and they got beat by the Detroit Pistons, the bad boy Pistons. I hated them. Hated them. I hated them back then, but they lost to the bad boy Pistons in 7 games while he was wearing these wonderful shoes. This is the 2016 retro. Haven't worn these a whole lot, but I've worn them enough at the same time, if that makes any sense. Let me take out these insoles here. I have plantar fasciitis, so got my orthotics there. But still got the Nike Air on the inside. Got your Nike Air branding on the back. Your Jumpman on the tongue. Your lace lock. Just icy. Got a little bit of lint there. But yeah, this is a classic Air Jordan. And I don't really wear this colorway that much because even though I love this shoe, it's still probably one of my least favorite bread or black and red colorways. Because it's really not no red on it. I mean, you got the Jumpman and the lace lock, but, I know in the 2011, the Jumpman was red on the bottom. Those are somewhere in this house. They're basically on do everything or yard duty so I can keep these fresh. So, a historic shoe, classic. But that about wraps it up. That's the first full week of 2021. Appreciate you watching. Obviously, I enjoy talking about sneakers. So, make sure and like, comment, subscribe if you already haven't. I really appreciate you all watching, and I hope everybody has a wonderful 2021. Be blessed. Peace.